What if I told you that fear isn't the enemy? That feeling scared, anxious, or uncertain doesn't mean you're weak. That's where courage comes in. True, courage isn't about never feeling fear. It's not about acting like nothing scares. Courage is about moving forward, doing the right thing, even when fear is right there, staring you in the face. Courage is the second cardinal virtue of Stoicism, and it's not just for heroes in movies or soldiers on battlefields. It's for your everyday life. Every choice, every challenge, every awkward or uncomfortable situation is a chance to practice it. Courage lives in the small, often unseen moments just as much as the big dramatic ones. Think about your own life. How many times have you held back because you were scared? Maybe it was asking for a raise or applying for a job you really wanted. Maybe it was ending a relationship that wasn't healthy or walking away from something you knew would hurt you in the long run. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting when everyone else stayed quiet even though you had something important to say. Those moments feel small at the time, but they are exactly where courage lives. Every tiny step forward in the face of fear is an act of bravery. Courage is about moving forward even when your heart is pounding and your hands are shaking. It's about choosing the right path instead of the easy one. Fear doesn't magically disappear when you act courageously. It's still there, whispering doubt and warning you to retreat. But when you act anyway, fear stops being a jailer and becomes a guide. It shows you where growth is possible, where your boundaries are being tested, and where your real strength lies. And here's something important to understand. Courage isn't always about bold action. Sometimes it's about restraint. Sometimes it's holding your ground, saying no when pressure is on, or sticking to your values when it would be easier to compromise. It's the courage to be patient, to endure, and to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Stoics see this as a true form of strength, quiet, steady, and consistent. Every time you practice courage, even in small ways, you're training yourself to face life with steadiness. You build confidence, resilience, and trust in your own ability to handle challenges. Life will always throw moments that make your heart race or your stomach tighten. Courage is what lets you face them without being paralyzed. It's what allows you to take the steps you know are right, even when fear says otherwise. Courage builds on wisdom. When you know what truly matters, you can face fear without letting it control you. It's like having a map when you're lost in a storm. Fear is still there, but now you know which way to go. You get to choose your response instead of reacting blindly. Pain, discomfort, or failure don't have to stop you. They become part of the journey, lessons that teach you how strong you really are. Every act of courage, no matter how small, adds up. Each step forward makes you more confident, more resilient, more unshakable. Life will keep testing you. Big challenges, small annoyances, moments that make your heart race. Courage is what lets you face them. Instead of running, it's what lets you move forward when it would be easier to stay still, hide, or wait for someone else to solve the problem. The more you practice, the easier it gets. You start noticing a simple truth. Fear doesn't have to stop you. In fact, fear often points exactly to the places where growth is possible. The things that scare you the most, those are the things that will help you become stronger, wiser, and braver if you face them. Courage also shows up in small, everyday ways. It's in saying no when pressure is on. It's in speaking the truth when a lie feels safer. It's in making a hard choice at work, in a relationship, or in your personal life. Even tiny steps of courage matter because they train your mind to act despite fear, and they slowly build the inner strength that makes facing bigger challenges possible. Over time, you'll notice a shift. You'll feel steadier, more in control, and more willing to step into the unknown. So think about this. What's one area in your life where fear has been holding you back? Maybe it's something small, like starting a conversation, or something bigger, like chasing a dream you've been avoiding. What's one small step you could take today to act courageously, even if it scares you? Write it down. Take action. Drop it in the comments. Sometimes, just acknowledging your fear and sharing it is the first act of courage. Remember, courage isn't about being fearless. It's about choosing to act rightly, even when fear is present. Start small. Practice every day. Face life with steady, intentional steps, and watch yourself grow stronger, braver, and more in control. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more lessons on Stoic virtues. Share your experiences below. I want to hear how courage shows up in your life and how you're learning to face fear instead of letting it hold you back.